kelp and algae. It may be in a different shape, but it's all basically the same type of tissue throughout.
That's cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now that looks like a bubblegum to me.
So, yeah.
And then there's a small victorgorgia in the background.
Looks kind of rough.
Yeah,
It does.
Yeah. Okay, we'll come wide, please.
Yeah,
And
the
like
base is very yellowed.
Oh yeah, there.
what classifies an animal?
Well, so taxonomy has gotten kind of wild and strange lately. So I don't remember the exact, but things have been moved around quite a bit. And so animal, it was a kingdom. I think it still is, but those higher classifications, it's pretty wild. Like we're closer related to fungi than we are to most like other like plants or stuff like that.
Oh.
We're kind of on the same branch as fungi.
What?
Yeah. It's really complicated.
Please zoom in, please.
Mushrooms are friends, not food.
And
Oh, I was wondering.
Mushrooms are friends, not food.
for a long time we considered
an enemy on there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's really cool. For a long time it's been thought that sponges are like the most like basic animals, kind of the original animals, but some people think it might be ctenophores.
Oh, really?
An argument there.
Is it like an argument of which came first or which is the most basic?
Which came first?
Which came first, the sponge or the ctenophore?
We're doing 040, not 030, by the way.
040, okay.
In a nodule field.
You're muted.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not?
He's
I
just
just
quiet.
can't hear him.
Just soft talking right now.
There we go.
Emma's so quick to judge.
I know. Do you have a particular color?
It's interesting, suddenly there's a lot less. I wonder if, because we're kind of coming on the other side of the seamount.
Yeah.
And there's more sediment. Cucumber.
Where?
There.
Cucumber. Have we gotten any cucumbers yet?
Yeah, we have 2
Oh, nice.
from previous watches.
What kind of cucumbers are there? Which ones are there?
So one of them was, it's called benthidites. They're the really large purple ones, if you were watching the feed earlier.
Wait, like the square looking ones?
They're a little more square, yeah. They got a few large spines, or not spines, but kind of spikes. And then the other one, I'm not sure what it was. They just recorded it as like smaller and pink. It might have been something like this. It's another, oh, it's a very small Hansenothuria or Palopatides. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mike.
The floaty one is the benthidites. We have to be careful of in the box.
Too big to be slurped?
Yeah, they're really big. Oh, there's another one of those patterns on the sand, like what we were seeing on the plain.
Yeah.
Are they the starfish Or are there something else? Or?
It's something under the sand, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know what. Let's take a look at this.
That bamboo coral is really tall.
Mm.
I like all the boulders all around.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
That's really
can
cool.
zoom
A
in,
brittle
please?
star. No.
Falling star, make a wish.
More zoanthid colonization.
Oh, is your wish?
And maybe bubblegum.
Let's see.
You can't tell me, otherwise it won't come true.
Well, I can't tell you because I couldn't think of one.
Oh.
Okay, we'll come out, please.
Quite a slope here.
Yeah.
I thought I was
Yeah,
lopsided
this
for
is
a
supposed to be the flat area.
Oh, interesting.
Well, relatively.
So we're kind of
almost
almost over the top. Yeah, we are right there at waypoint 4.
We've gotten slightly off the flattest part.
So we have a question here for anyone who would like to answer. Are there any
Fish?
Fish?
Can you zoom in, please?
Go ahead.
Grenadier?
No.
No. Halothor? Cuskeel? Grenadier?
Cutthroat.
Halothor?
No, I think that's
Cuskeel? Cutthroat?
I think that's a cutthroat. It's
Chicken.
not as sharp in the nose
Ah, as the grenadiers.
as the as most cutthroat eels.
Okay.
Is what I think of as a cutthroat eel, but I think
Oh, I
it is
see.
the type.
Okay.
Its fins are so graceful.
That's really pretty.
Score 1 for Team Atlanta.
And you said, what do they eat? Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, probably small invertebrates. That's what
Come by,
most of
please.
these
Uh-huh.
eat. Probably opportunistically scavengers as well. A lot of the fish down here.
Another one, bigger
will-
one.
Oh yeah, will eat a wide
Whoa.
range of things.
Oh, wow.
They're not
Wow.
as picky.
Oh, zoom in, please.
Bridge, we can take another step.
It's got the white lip too.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I feel like I can't tell if that's a parasite or like a pore
Unlike its eye or at the
right
tip
in front of its
his-
eye,
Oh, yeah.
or just oh no, I think that's just like a nostril. Just
Huh.
looked weird.
So that white tip on the mouth seems to be prevalent in
Yeah,
a lot of them that we've seen. Is that it,
we're not sure what that is.
right?
What makes you think it's a
What if-
parasite over like a characteristic of the fish?
Yeah, I
Come
wonder if
by,
it's a
please.
characteristic they've seen.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Beautiful fish, though.
Well, it seems like there's like the scars and scratches around them are white.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if because I see a lot of them, they're always like bumping into
Look at the
the
sponge.
rocks and the seafloor.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's just like essentially a callus over time.
Oh, I
yeah,
wonder,
because
huh?
it seems like it's the bigger ones that have it,
Yeah.
which would be the older ones.
Wow.
Mm.
Hopefully our fish expert will listen through this and give us the answers at some point.
You saying the old ones are clumsy?
Zoom in,
I would never say that.
So I have a question here for you, Liz, whenever you're ready.
Sure.
So what exactly are you looking for in the gut content of the sea cucumbers and the microbiota? What is the purpose of your research?
So I'm interested in looking at how the gut communities, so bacteria and other microbes living inside the gut tracts of sea cucumbers, I'm interested in looking at how those are assisting
Come on,
with
please.
the consumption and breakdown of low quality food.
Okay.
So the food that these animals are eating tends to be pretty nutrient poor and hard to break down, and so I'm interested in looking at, so first of all, who is in their guts. So that'll be accomplished with DNA sequencing, as well as what are some of the functions that they might be serving. And I'm using something called stable isotope analysis to look at that.
Okay. And then, so when you go for like the core samples, you're kind of looking at like correlating what their food content is compared to what is in the environment.
Yep.
Right?
So the core samples, I'm sampling what their food supply is, and getting an idea of when they ingest the material, that's what it looks like, and then how different it is in their gut tract will tell me like sort of the selection for certain bacterial communities, as opposed to just bacteria that are already in the sediment.
Okay. Thank you, Liz.
Ooh. Looks like the primnoid ahead.
Oh yeah. Let's get a zoom on that.
Oh, zoom in, please.
It's a great shot of the polyps. I don't know, it looks a little different from the primnoids.
I'm just going by the kid lover shape.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Asako thinks bamboo.
Is that how they eat the food, by sucking the polyps and then filtering it out, all the stuff off?
Yeah, they pull their polyps in and kind of scrape off the things that they've collected on the tentacles.
Here, come my please.
Yep. A double confirmation on bamboo.
Cool.
I'm going to lose my badge.
As a coral biologist?
Yep.
Luckily, I think you're still going to have a job.
Yeah, there's too many of those anyway.
Coral people?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not enough of us cucumber people.
You turn over a rock, you see a cucumber person.
It's not true. I wish it was. Let's look at this.
Zoom in, please.
That looks more like primnoid to me.
So what helps you differentiate from the primnoid and the bamboo?
So, I mean, so first of all, not seeing any nodes, but also, I don't know, I feel like the polyps and the primnoids are a little more like delicate almost.
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm going off of, that kind of light, delicate, but
thank you.
That's absolutely not always true. I'm often wrong.
Yeah, like in the wet lab, I've noticed the primnoids are very crunchy.
Right.
Huh. Yeah, they're very, like.
But that's like after the polyps get pulled in.
Yeah, it's very interesting. But they do look very delicate underwater.
Yeah.
Another victorgorgia or metallogorgia, I couldn't tell.
Where?
We had just passed over it.
Well.
Zoom.
It has us pretty much on top of the mound right now.
Yeah, we're almost at the waypoint.
I mean, the ship's almost on top, but Hercules isn't quite there yet.
Do you want to stop the ship at the top there and look around?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go a little farther so Hercules is here, or do you want to stop? No.
Sorry, I was asking back row if they
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, just go to a little, try to put Atalanta there.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I was trying to, I think I need new glasses.
Okay, Liz, I have a few more questions for you in regards to your study. Are you going to culture any of the samples and then grow them at all?
No, I'm not going to do that. So kind of historically, that's how you would study bacteria, but only a very small fraction of what we find is actually culturable, especially from these sort of depths. And so these days it's much more common to use DNA sequencing, which gives you a much more representative idea of everything in the sample as opposed to just what can be cultured.
I see. And then would it be helpful to get a pile of phytodetritus we've been seeing in the sediment as well?
Yeah, so we got some before. It's very difficult to get it if I'm not able to get a sediment core. So on a previous dive, we tried using the slurp to collect some of it, and it kind of worked. I got very mixed up with the sediment. So.
Well, we also put a sea cucumber in there, didn't we, or something like that?
Yeah, but I think regardless, it would have been. It sort of got covered in the sediment, so it was hard to tell like what's sediment versus what's phytodetritus. So I think if we were in a place where there was like where I could get a core, I would collect some, but other than that, I don't think I'm gonna really be able to get a good sample.
Zoom, please.
Okay. Thank you, Liz.
But yes, it would be helpful if I could.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Yes.
We're gonna get a core, I know it. And then I think this is for either of our scientists who care to answer. How often have you observed the color yellow being associated with toxicity or excess waste?
Ooh, it's a question I don't really know the answer to.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, not something I've thought about.
Yeah, thank you for asking.
Do you need an idea on these over there?
Sure. This one looks like another bamboo.
Yeah, I see some nodes there on the lower left, or lower right.
Yep. Josh, if you zoom out over to the left, there's another one to probably zoom in on.
Okay,
get a chance.
come on, please.
More of a whip one. You can see.
And then here's another question for a scientist.
Bamboo.
Okay, just want to confirm.
Yeah, no, good idea. What's the question?
How long does it take for some of the coral species here to grow?
So it varies a lot between different species, but I know that there are some black corals that can be like thousands of years old. So for the most part, a lot of these grow very, very slowly. Some of them will grow faster than that. I don't know really the range among the ones that we're seeing here. But a good rule of thumb is probably very slowly.
Right. And I remember we were talking about this before in past dives. Or like to give context, like the youngest was within the hundreds of years.
There might be some that are a few decades.
Oh,
but
okay.
I would say I'm sure we're seeing corals that are hundreds of years old.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I don't know which ones.
Yeah.
But don't quote me on that. But
it's
I'm
that
quoting
one,
you.
the one on the left.
That one over there.
Yeah. Oh, let's look at this. It's interesting. This yellow flexorid.
Oh, there's quite a bit of them.
We'll zoom in, please.
Yeah, there's a couple more behind it too, I think.
Little ones. Yeah, it looks like a plexorid to me. Oh, wait. Is it bamboo?
Nice. That was a good shot.
Sticking out right there?
On the sextant.
Oh, it's just colonized with...
Yeah.
Zoanthids?
Yeah.
It got me. I was fooled.
Wow. I was fooled too from a distance
Yeah,
there.
so maybe it is a barnacle.
It looks like one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can see it.
barnacles.
Look at, there's
Oh, they're
bees.
feeding.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Yep.
I saw there were some images that in the highlights that were showing
Feed
some
up.
really killer barnacles that some of the other watches saw.
Killer barnacle.
Yeah, they were super cool.
What is it?
yeah, Josh, if
Come
you
on,
want to
please.
come right to,
Fish man and barnacle boy?
zoom out and come right.
Oh,
There's another one there.
Are you guys zooming back in
Yeah,
again?
did I get a zoom on that one?
Yep.
That's another band name.
Well, it's a whole, look it up.
Killer
Right
barnacles.
there.
Killer
Beautiful
barnacles.
forest
Wow.
Yeah.
over there. Zoom in, please.
That's,
I can just stop here and we can look at the
that's a
I
forest.
think we should stop the show.
Yeah. Bridge nav, can we hold position?
Oh, is that Sammy? We haven't seen Sammy this whole time.
We saw him once.
I thought that was his cousins.
No, he also saw his cousins.
Well, I don't think he's showing up today because we have all this thing. He was just showing up for like
Yeah.
I think
to give
Yeah.
some, background.
It's his day off.
think
He's
it's
going
bamboo,
on
yeah.
it for
There
vacation.
he
Oh,
is.
look at there, Sammy. See, I told you.
Oh wow! That's
See?
weird.
He couldn't stay away from the
Photo
camera.
bomb.
Oh my goodness, what a movie star.
That's a funny shot with it peeking.
Yeah.
I know.
Samuel.
I like seeing the little
Come
legs.
live, please.
But, oh, I was wrong. Apparently, I read the wrong memo.
Yeah,
Do you
there's
want the ship to
Oh,
come
there
back
goes the
a little
star. Look at
bit?
that.
Yeah.
No way.
Boom.
I think we're okay.
All right.
Oh,
There
here
it
it goes.
goes.
It's still going. It's going to go off the cliff now. That was a big tumble.
Wow.
Wow,
at
there's
this
so much here.
This is
There is a
amazing.
lot, yeah. Like the
so
little
magical.
windy, the spirally ones.
Is that another fish there?
That
Another one of those
sponge
cutthroat eels, I
behind that
think. Oh,
coral
yeah.
looks amazing.
Yeah.
This is quite a bit, yeah.
There's probably zoanthids on that as well.
Would we call this a coral garden?
I would say yes because I remember her saying that there was more with a lot like a coral garden with a lot less.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's me. I mean, I'm a physicist. What do I know?
There seems to be a lot of these bamboos taken
Yeah.
over by the zoanthids.
Zoanthids.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit. A
Sure.
bushel.
If you're a physicist, you don't have to actually know. You can just imagine it.
Let's get
That was
let's
good.
get another zoom on some of this yellow going on just to confirm that that's what it is.
Wait, is that the cheese sponge finally?
I think the cheese sponge was bigger
Mm.
and rounder.
Hmm.
Zoom in, please.
Yeah, that looks like another bamboo that's been colonized.
Another one
Yeah.
there too. Just
Wow. And more barnacles on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
There's the
Or those are oh yeah, there's barnacles and then there's also like an anemone.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah. It's
The
a barnacle
Atlantic
party.
camera right now.
Oh,
my
there's a
gosh.
good cluster of
Oh,
barnacles.
yeah. Look at him right there.
are they open?
Yeah, you can see the
Yeah.
feet.
The little feeders, or
Mhm.
what do you call them? Feet?
Yeah.
That's Pete, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
And you
come
said
live,
those
please.
are zoan, and look at that. Is that another
that's another cutthroat, I think.
cutthroat? Dang.
Okay, got
And then
to
if-
work my way back this way.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Oh,
bit of
sorry,
a
which
gust.
one?
That's okay. I just want to look at this little red one
The red one.
down here.
There's a bit of a current.
And I'll zoom in, please.
That eel really wants to be in our shots. That looks like a
that's nice.
paragorgid.
Which one? The,
The
little
red.
one down to
Oh,
the
the
bottom?
pink.
Or the sorry, the bright red, pink, whatever.
Oh, with the sea star on it?
Yeah.
Paragorgid.
Yeah. Very nice.
Beautiful.
That's nice.
Oh, what a shot.
Ooh, pretty,
Okay,
pretty.
come live, please.
Cool.
Right when I think I spelled it right. That's pretty
You
cool.
can say bubblegum. Bubblegum coral.
I just added an A
Oh.
and then I saw Taylor
Oh,
Ann
looks
had
like
a
a lily.
D.
Or some sort of,
Ooh, that sponge is cool looking.
It's just a different ending, paragorgid or paragorgia. Like
Oh, good. I
they
spelled
mean
it right
different
then.
things, yeah.
They mean the same thing?
Same
Basically,
species, but yeah.
Okay, thank you.
same group.
Yeah, I think this is gardenish.
I think so.
The bamboos aren't happy though.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we do
not
have
all of
some
them.
questions coming in here for the science crew. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Has there been any research into things living under the seafloor? Like how worms and things are found in the soil on land?
Absolutely. So not in an area like this. You can see it's mostly hard rock. There's not a lot of sand, but in a lot of areas, including ones that we've seen, there's been sort of long, flat areas with a lot of sediment, and there's a
Right,
lot
all
of
those divots and
look
stuff.
at that. There's a lot of stuff that we know that lives
Flytrap.
down in there. So we don't usually use an ROV to study it,
Zoom in, please.
Okay.
but you can drag a sled along the bottom and scoop it up. And yeah, basically they're really abundant, diverse communities all throughout those sediments.
Cool. Is that another fly trip with
Yeah.
fly trap with zoanthid? Those are the zoanthids
Yep.
again?
Incredibles. Still shells. Still camera shots too.
Wow.
Wow, cool.
Atalanta cam is mesmerizing right now. It looks like it's just exploring a whole new
Come
world.
wide, please.
Looks like a loading screen.
For like a video game?
Yeah.
Totally does. And like you're driving the ROV in the video game.
The ROV's driving.
Look at that.
It just keeps going.
Josh is player one.
Wow, that's a really cool shot from Atalanta.
Yeah, this is right at the top of the ridge here.
Uh,
Very top of the peak.
Why do you think there's more life on top of the peak versus on the sides of the ridge?
I don't know. I mean, it's not really what we've seen in the other seamounts.
There's
So.
definitely
Fair
a current here because I was having a hard time turning around.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably all current, but why is there current on the top of this one, not other ones?
The flow.
Well, this one's more pointed versus flat,
Yeah.
so there's no sediment.
hmm.
It just keeps going.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I think we identified most of the major players here.
This is the first place where we've seen so much of this zoanthids taking over the bamboo.
Right.
Do they travel in the current? How do they find a coral?
Yeah, so most of these are broadcast spawners. Is that a bracingid on there?
Right there. Oh.
And so they are larvae,
Zoom in, please.
plankton, traveling with the water currents, and then they will settle down
They just
in a
like
new area.
hope for the best to find a place.
Yeah, basically they create a lot more babies than are ever going to find a place to settle down.
Huh.
Looks like there's some sea stars on the coral behind it too.
The sea star looks like it's been grinding on this bamboo coral. So those are the little nodes that we see that are characteristic of the bamboos. Okay.
Come wide, please.
Cool.
So many good shots.
Oh yeah, there's a sea star on there. If we could
There's
take
two.
a look.
Okay, zoom in, please.
Okay. So I have a question coming in here, probably for the ROV pilots. Do you think the work you have, the work you are doing with ROVs will continue to translate for NASA research missions to the moon, Europa?
Come wide, please.
Tough
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, I mean, actually done a few projects with NASA on the Nautilus for in a couple different ways. But yeah, I think like you can use ROVs or underwater technology as an analog to for like experiments and looking at potentially how things are, act in a space that's doesn't have a lot of gravity. But also you can look at one of the experiments that we did was kind of using the platform of Nautilus and exploration in our missions to be an analog to missions to Mars and latency and communication for potential missions in the future for having like astronauts go to Mars.
Communication, like how so?
So we were able to kind of delay some of the communication from shore. So there were the scientists were running, can we zoom in please? Scientists were running cruises from shore, and then we purposely put in latency in the communication to represent latency in communicating to astronauts from Earth to Mars.
That's so neat.
Wow, cool. Is that a mushroom coral again?
Yeah.
Was that challenging?
Yeah.
Not really.
No?
No.
Was it just like they
like
they were
delay.
controlling it?
Come on, please.
They were controlling it, and you were standing by. If anything came wrong, you could just take over.
It was more like a mission planning thing. So essentially, they would just kind of came to a place where they would give us 24 hours worth of operations. And then we would execute those operations on board the ship, and then they would see how...
So it's like you were on Mars and they were on Earth type of thing?
That's right.
I thought it was...
We've also looked at some asteroid coring technology that we put on Herc one time that was kind of used to experiment with in this kind of environment. There's a lot of rocks and using it in that kind of space. So yeah, there's some crossover for sure. Can we zoom in, please?
I feel like I'm constantly being amazed by the range of stuff Nautilus and Hercules and ROVs can be involved with.
So pretty, that sponge. Oh, some little sea stars on it.
Is it poliopodon or
Pogon with
a G? Okay.
Yeah.
Squat lobster.
Oh, yeah.
And then I have another question here for our pilots.
Oh, come on, please. Sure.
When you're ready.
Yep.
Excuse me. How is Hercules able to move position without stirring up a bunch of sediment?
It takes quite a bit of practice, but we always try and trim the ROV to be positively buoyant, so it'll float up on its own. And then I always have to push down towards the seafloor, which pushes the thruster wash up. And then if I want to come in really close to something, get close to the seafloor, come in very slow.
Okay.
And then all that thruster wash is always going up away from the seafloor. And if I want to float up, I just let go of the vertical stick, and then I'll naturally just float up on its own without pushing water wash down, which would silt the bottom out. But
I see.
yeah, it takes a fair amount of practice. You still do it. I mean, depends how soft the bottom is. But we'll zoom in, please. This area is a little easier because there's not a lot of sediment, and the sediment's also is quite coarse, so it sinks quickly, and you don't stir up a lot of fine sediments in the water column.
I think this might be our culprit of stripping the bamboo. This is the Gono asteroid.
It looks so chunky and full.
Yeah.
Looks like a very happy sea star.
A belly full of polyps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caught 5-star.
And then the zoanthids move in, because yeah, you can see this looks like it's been very freshly stripped, these branches of bamboo.
Weird how it's only like stripping the ends of it.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it took for it to eat that much, like one branch.
I wonder how many sea stars are involved in eating that much, or
It's
if it's
just
all
him.
this guy.
It's just this one.
Looks like it could be him.
Yeah, where that pose where they kind of bunch their body up like that, that's indicative of feeding.
Oh.
So then, like, when they feed, are they mindful? I mean, because like this, it looks like they're just grinding the bamboo corals like cray-cray, but do they kind of manage how they consume, so they always have food, or is there abundance of these corals where?
I don't, there are animals that do that, but I don't think this one is being careful.
Like it just eats
it's just grinding it until it's gluttonous.
I think it's more one of those natural balances of like, if you get too many sea stars, then all the corals gone, and then all the sea stars die.
Yeah, it's like, okay, thank you. And then another question for our pilots. Do you think there will be any future missions to the Mariana Trench for Nautilus?
I don't know that Nautilus has ever gone to the Mariana Trench.
I don't really know what it would do there.
Yeah, it's very deep.
It's so deep,
it's
right?
way deeper than...
How deep is it?
We can hang out like at
11 kilometers?
So then even if it like...
Too deep to dive on.
Yeah.
We can check the walls out.
Yeah, you can check the walls going down.
Yeah. We can set up some camps.
I mean, we can't even really reach the abyssal plane with Nautilus, or with Herc.
You would just be all the blue water. You'd just be kind of like, there wouldn't be much to see at the depth that Hercules can reach max out at.
Well, you wouldn't really be in the trench.
Right.
Like,
okay.
Let's look at that.
Have other ROVs gone
Will you
down
zoom
that
in,
far?
please?
I know they
Yeah,
mentioned that
so
some
we talked
ROVs
about
are
the
pretty
Nereus.
deep. Yeah.
It was unfortunately
Oh, the
lost, but it was
Oh,
designed to
that's
go into
right.
trenches. It was lost in, I think, the Kermadec Trench.
Correct.
Oh, not the Mariana Trench.
Yeah, Kermadec, I think it's the second deepest.
Correct.
Oh, wow. Is this different, or is these just
It's another
zoanthids
bubblegum, I
on,
think.
with zoanthids on them, or
No,
No.
what was that fluffy stuff?
they're
They're
polyps.
polyps.
Oh, they're just hanging out. Oh, cool.
Oh,
And you
wow.
called this a bubblegum?
Yep.
Beautiful.
No,
I
that's
love
really
it.
nice.
It's called bubblegum.
Basically, it's very hard to explore the really deep areas.
What's the genus and species on this one?
Gosh.
Paragorgid or paragorgia. I don't know.
I think that's the family.
Oh, yeah. I don't know anything else other than paragorgia and bubblegum.
Yo, come by, please.
That's what everyone seems to
Paragorgia.
call them.
Yeah.
Surely one is enough.
I feel like
I've
we're
never
saying
even-
like the Hercules can't go places, but Hercules can go pretty deep. I think 4,000
Thank
meters
you.
is pretty far down.
It's shallower than the average depth of the
Thank
ocean.
you.
It's
But,
true.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it's
Hercules
okay.
is really great for this sort
That's
of
all
thing.
I need. Just need one.
A lot of the work in the trenches has been done with like autonomous like drop cams and landers, things that you release from the ship
Oh,
and
okay.
then send it a ping and it comes back up to you.
Yeah, we developed one for the in the Puerto Rico Trench that it goes down. We call it a adapt auto profiler, and it's a lander. It goes down. We actually call it a dumb bot because it's not very smart, but it goes down and measures the water column on the way down, and it has a rosette of Niskin bottles and cameras.
Let's do
And then based on
like
what it sees going down,
20 meters.
it's
Okay.
samples at
We're
different
not
places on the
quite
way
at
up.
top.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, there's something in development right now for trenches to do that.
Huh.
That's supposed to sample the physical characteristics on the way down and then biology with the cameras on the way up.
Oh.
But yeah, it's autonomous.
What
It's
do you
not
think
This
about
way,
attached.
it seems like all
I
the
think
top's like up here.
I think the top is to the. I'm gonna guess
To the left a little bit.
to the just to the north kind of thing.
Okay.
A lot of old
3
holdfasts here,
350,
too.
Yeah.
350.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost wonder
I
if the
think so too.
current has shifted. Like this
Right
used to be
now.
the hot spot.
Oh, like it used to be the hot spot, and then everything shifted to another area, like we'd saw with all the abundance on the other
Can we do a
rocks?
20-meter step at 350? Thank you.
So another question for our pilots. Has an ROV ever explored the Bermuda Triangle?
Oh, that came out of nowhere.
Sure.
Probably,
I imagine so.
most likely.
It's a pretty big area.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a big.
What's that?
No, there was like a lot of stuff in my rings and the sonar. It was like that came out of nowhere, but it was a false. Like it was
Right.
because I was.
There is a little hit there.
There is,
But,
but that was like a lot closer. And I was like, ah, my pace.
I think we're just moving the ship over a little more. We're almost cresting the top here.
I think I took away from the question. What was the question?
No, I forgot. Oh,
Oh, the Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Triangle.
yes.
Yeah, but we never heard back from them.
We went there once, but I don't remember.
It got all foggy and then
No, I think Sydney Lee Vandover has done some work
Okay.
on the margin out there, looking at gas seeps and methane clathrates.
Oh, okay. Is it pretty deep out there too? Not as deep as the Mariana Trench, though?
No,
Like,
not. I
there's
mean, it's
nothing
kind
like
of
that.
on the shelf too. It's a little
Okay.
shallower.
Okay.
But actually, no. I guess where they were was farther closer to the U.S. margin, not in the triangle itself.
But I'm sure someone's done work out there.
Right? You would think that.
I can imagine Bermuda's a good place to test them too.
Well,
Like
there's a long-term research site out there, the BATS,
Yeah.
Bermuda Atlantic
Yeah.
Time Series. So there's a lot of oceanographic data from there.
Yeah, I mean, looks like it's even shallower than we've been before, but it doesn't seem to be happening as much.
Huh.
Yeah, it's about 30 meters shallower than our last sample.
Our Niskin you're talking about?
No, the
rock?
Oh, the rocks.
the bathopathes that you got.
Oh, that's
The coral.
Oh,
So
got it.
it's about 30 meters shallower than where all the things were happening.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. I mean, there's still a lot happening,
Yeah.
but things are smaller, it seems like.
wow. Look at this ledge.
Aerosmith, my point.
Do you want me to go directly north? Or
I think there's like, it's almost a cone up here.
Wow, this is really interesting. It's like a big nose of something.
We kind of do with the networks.
Okay.
So
Already existing then.
You just, I think you just did the opposite of what you wanted to.
oh, that's a neat. This is it. This is like the cone stuff was
This is
coming
the
out
top.
of here.
the apex.
Wow.
But yeah, you can almost picture the lava flowing down
that's
there.
exactly it.
What is that little thing right there? Is that a sea cucumber?
That's a paragorgid
Oh.
coral.
Oh.
That's really cool.
Wow.
Pretty.
Well, there we go.
Wow.
We've reached the summit.
That's it.
This is really neat.
We can go home. That's it.
All right.
Engaging automatic ascent.
That's where you're supposed to do the little
1667
Jurassic Park
meters.
song.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Come on, Michael.
Well, yeah, that was my bad. I was doing gauges.
I think we need dun 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 dun. dun.
Indiana Jones, my point.
Great view from Atlanta. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's cool too.
That's awesome.
I keep staring at the Atalanta cam and getting distracted from my job.
Hey, wow, that's a pretty
So
shot.
what do we do? Maybe another,
10?
what do you think, 10 meters?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Kind of
10.
Whatever what is that, like 30 degrees or something?
I'm gonna get, my guess is 25. Let's see.
Sure.
Oh.
Is that where is that where the Herc is
Bridge
going to
nav?
place the Nautilus flag now?
That's what I was waiting.
Yeah, why would we should be doing that.
Flag to plant
Nice
right on
little
the top
Nautilus
there.
flag.
Can we do 10 meters at 25
Have the crap down
degrees?
come up to like a spray can.
Yeah,
paint.
yeah, tag it.
Zero
Just tag.
Oh.
I disagree with all things said.
Herc was here.
We'll just move,
EV to the end.
just going to move the ship a little closer. And then
We can explore more.
we can go down there, but I just can't quite go yet. It's a teaser. Can have a look over here.
You know, it'll be just our luck. We go to the other side. It's already been tagged.
That would be a surprise.
That would be
People ask us about the most like mysterious things we've seen. That would be
that
it.
would be it, yeah.
What was it? I just missed it.
It's just Rob.
Oh, that would be the most mysterious
It's like
thing
Carl
I've
was
seen
here.
down
Like,
there.
who's Carl?
We can zoom on
How
this
did
while
they
we're
get
here.
here?
More like Jason.
How
was
did
here.
Rob get here?
Sammy's brother.
I don't know, I think that mosquito
Sammy's
would have been really
brother.
surprising. Michael's mosquito.
Stop it.
Nice. That is a callback.
Is that a sponge in the background? Or like a
It
weird...
looks like coral or something,
Coral.
right? Like the way it's sitting. Oh.
Yeah.
Were you looking like way
Yeah,
down?
way in the distance, like
oh,
there.
way in the
Well,
back.
now
back.
Like it's
Yeah,
covered it.
yeah.
If I put the laser beams on it right there.
Yeah.
You got to put
I
laser
don't know.
beams on
That's
it.
a smudge in the rock. That's sediment.
Wait. No.
No, the stalk.
In the distance.
Oh, way
Way far away.
There.
Yeah.
That thing, yeah.
Oh, when they converge, the...
Could be another bamboo.
Yeah, it just looked interesting.
Could be another bamboo.
I wonder how
It's
far that
always
is when
bamboo.
they start converging. Or
The
seemingly
lasers?
converge.
What's that?
Seemingly.
Well, they
The
don't
lasers,
converge.
they never
I
converge.
know they never converge, but they can
We have
seemingly
calibrated
converge.
Yeah,
them to
from
never
far away.
converge.
I could do the math.
Are we able to move a little bit?
We're
Can we
getting
look at
there.
this?
Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, that one there? Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I can get that. Yeah.
Be really cool if we can get like 2 Zeuses and get that 3D action going.
Stereo.
It's like, whoa, it's like the Tinophores are coming right at you.
This one here?
Yeah.
That will zoom in, please.
I guess it's a Chrysogorgia. It's a relatively big one, it seems like. They often have
baby
those squat
crinoid.
lobsters. Oh, yeah. I like the color of the squat lobster. It's like a nice, like, lavender.
I just think of the B-52 song every time
Yeah,
you say it.
I know.
But
Yeah,
they are
come
super
line, please.
cute.
That's not
Whoa.
even, that's rock lobster. It's not even squat lobster.
I know. It's terrible.
Oh, it was a coral.
Oh.
Oh,
Weird.
where? Oh.
Whoa.
That top, what? I'm getting tired.
Sorry.
Where'd you go? I'm
As we head into our last hour and start falling off the rails.
There's some more questions coming
Is
in.
that a primnoid?
Yeah.
Oh, zoom in, please. Sorry,
Or
I'm
is
just
that
a
the
little far
coral
away, but
baker
we'll
one?
see if we
With
can
the
zoom on.
bamboo one. the
Oh,
bait.
yeah. The bamboo, that's probably bamboo. Yeah, that looks
see
like
the
bamboo.
nodes.
The nodes, I see them.
Yep.
Oh, nice spot there.
You nose the nose when you see the
You know
nose.
the nodes.
Okay, we'll come wide.
Man, now we're just like free associating words.
All right, let's re-summit.
Yeah.
Take 2.
Oh, eel. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, that's fine. Mine's a joke, yours is science.
Yeah.
I can barely see it. It looks like a smudge on the camera.
I'm gonna rendezvous with them.
Rendezvous.
Is that,
Hey, we're just gonna.
is that really big, or is it just?
It's
I think it's large.
'Cause
It's
it,
pretty
it looks
big.
like it's very far away.
Yeah, I think it's pretty large because it's outside the light pole.
Yeah,
It could just be high and outside the light pole.
yeah. That always messes with me.
Whatever we do next is gonna be downhill, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's all downhill from here.
It
Oh,
is.
no.
Waka waka.
For a little bit.
And then it's going to go back up again?
Yep.
Oh,
Right
wow.
here?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
Wow. That's at least,
That's a meter.
that's like a good, yeah, whatever you just
Holy,
said. A meter.
right?
What you
With
call
the four-
precision ROV
Oh,
handling.
boy.
The lasers
Whoa.
Paint and fish.
on there. Wow, it's like speckly.
That's what I had to do. We did these rockfish surveys, and I had to paint them. We call it painting them, so you had to get the lasers on.
Really?
Yeah, so
Oh.
you get a measurement. Can we zoom in, please?
Wow. Have we seen one like this?
Wow, I'm trying to get a
Some
look at the
interesting
head.
work.
Wow,
Oh,
whoa.
it's of course it's changing.
It's right out of my reach
I
here.
think it's another
It's
cutthroat, but it might be.
Oh,
Oh,
getting pulled.
Bring
that
it
thing
back.
is massive.
That is
Wow.
gigantic.
That's like, it's like 4 feet or more.
Growing big at the top of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nice.
We'll come wide, please.
That was awesome.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
what do we want to poke? I could turn around and have a little look on the other
No,
side.
I think we're good. We can
Yeah.
move along
Good,
this
okay.
edge
We can
now
keep
that
going.
Keep
we're
going
at
towards
waypoint.
waypoint 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Across
kind of
the-
follow that
Yeah.
the top of that ridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give you a little leash a little bit too late. I gave you like,
We could do some backward. We could do some backing down. It's always good.
dude.
I'm gonna work my way back towards you here a little bit.
Rob, there's a question for you.
0.2 knots.
Sure.
Okay. Do you have do you know?
Rob,
do you
is
have a
there,
step size you want?
Oh, wait. The attempt
I
one.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do. You decide.
Okay.
Dealer's choice.
Lots of rocks.
We can switch it up and do 40 meters. We haven't
Yeah.
done that one yet.
40.
I know.
Gonna confuse George.
Rob, question is
Brief
there
mass?
any attempt that you know to combine sonar data from multiple sources and teams to get a bigger picture of the seafloor?
Yeah, that's basically
Can
what we're
we do
doing
a
with
30
trying to map
meter
the
step
seafloor.
at
So
0.2
we're
knots
combining
at
different sonar
0.55?
types and different vessels.
All right.
You changed it.
Well, you said I was going to confuse him. I don't want to keep confusing.
Oh my god.
Zoom.
Yeah, let's zoom.
Why not? Mini cave. Zoom in, please.
Oh, a little star.
Chunky star, maybe.
Another one having a little snack on this bamboo. Man, the
Little
bamboos
snack.
cannot catch a break here.
Yeah.
So much predation.
Yeah, gonoasterid.
They're like the pandas of the sea. Actually, I would say like the brittle stars too, because they're just
It'll come
falling
out
out
of
like
this.
crazy. Like pandas are just like,
Well, the brittle stars aren't eating it. They're just using it to rest.
it's a combination thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, they just kind of chill there. They don't go up there up to the water column to get stuff.
So we're
What are you talking about?
The brittle stars.
that way, okay.
Yeah, they're just climbing it as a platform. They're not
Oh, so they're
actually
just
like
having fun.
consuming it.
They're just having fun, chilling.
Well, they're up there to feed, but yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But there is a thought that the spiky arms on the brittle stars might like damage the corals a little bit, which could invite other predation.
Oh.
Oh, I know what the name of those spiky things are. I just can't remember. Pedicellariae?
sclerites?
Pedicellariae?
No, sclerites is
Oh
in
wait, that
corals.
sounds coral.
Isn't it
Yeah.
Pedicellariae?
That sounds about right.
How to get that one out? I don't know. That needs checking. That needs fact checking.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Wow.
Yes.
Pedicellariae.
Another one
Yeah.
for.
There's some, I remember that because there was one species of starfish that they're so big and they can actually like catch fish with them.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That'd be like a very slow.
No, they were like, they would feel them brush by, then they could actually go quite quickly and they could grab a small fish.
Well, I mean, like, but if they're eating it, wouldn't that be very? Do they eat just as fast?
No, they would just grab it and then slowly bring it down under to its mouth, or the stomach would come out and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's what I'm saying. Poor fish.
Yeah,
That's
a
a
long-
nice way to die.
That's a long way to go.
All right, pilots. Someone here on the chat is asking that they noticed that you were using Ubuntu while using some of the applications. Does this mean that the software you're using is open source and that people can contribute to them, or are they in-house applications?
Well, we use a lot of, for running the ROV, we have a custom homebrew code that's written for our topside control, all the sort of background control code, and then for the GUI, the interface that we use to run the ROV. All the buttons, there's a touch screen, you can run them on the computer, so graphical user interface. But then a lot of the others, there's a lot of other pieces of software that come with the sensors, so the sonars and things like that we're looking at are just software that are also that come with the sensors, so you can display it. Then we have other things that we've made, like our winch tension monitor is Tim Burbank actually wrote the Python code for that. So there's sort of a mix and match of homebrew and some off-the-shelf
Stock stuff.
Yeah.
I see. Thank you. And for some of the questions we're seeing on the chat, we have two scientists here currently.
Well, no, I wonder if they're, I wonder if they're asking for on the overall chat, the scientists, not just who's in the van.
I see.
But
And we also weigh more than 2 in the van.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Got Taylor Ann.
Yeah.
Hoku's a scientist.
That's right.
How many active scientists? No,
No, you are.
No, yeah. We have a lot, Jason.
We got a lot of applied scientists in the van too. That do a lot of science, part of their applications, like ROVs. It's a science project.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
engineers, scientists.
Yep,
That's a
thank
good way
you.
to put
Good
it.
point.
It's applied science, man. That's it's all there.
Physicists.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, Michael. You're a physicist.
It's kind of the.
I don't know. Are physicists really scientists?
One lonely technician.
Let's get a zoom over here.
And what is the current like over there near the summit? Any idea what the current?
Bridge nav,
Just
we can
doing-
take another step.
When we were at the summit, it was
Zoom in,
kind
please.
of, it was enough to blow Atalanta around, but it was a little bit, but you know, that doesn't take much.
Okay.
Atalanta was having a little bit of trouble kind of staying on target,
Looks like we got more barnacles.
but I don't think it was terribly strong.
I would say just, we don't have numbers on it, but I was just, as a relative thing, I would say it was slightly stronger just below the summit, and then once we got to the summit, it sort of died off a little bit.
Huh. Okay. Thank
But
you.
it's there right now. I can feel it at the moment, for sure. Oh, come by, please. That's a pretty cool shot in Atalanta, the summit
I know.
right there.
Thank you.
Michael's doing the
Oh.
best work out here. There we
I
go.
thought that would have been credited to Emma, actually, because she moved the ship
Ooh.
to swing you over to that spot.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes
right.
the dream
It's
work.
gonna work.
I'm talking
It's
to George
totally
on the
on
side.
Look at this.
Yeah.
She said 30% winged boarding.
Okay, we'll zoom in, please. It's definitely a coordinated effort on everyone's part to
I'm waiting for George to
make this all
chime
work.
in.
Yeah, George doing a lot of work up there too.
Thank you, George.
It's our mate on the bridge running
Thank you, George.
running the DP and getting the ship in the spots that we need it to be.
He's cool.
Awesome.
That's interesting. Is that one of those lillipathes?
Yeah, either that or trisopathes. I
Yeah.
haven't learned the difference between those two yet.
It seems like they're hard to tell apart without a sample,
Yeah.
is what I'm gathering.
Oh, come by, please.
And both of those are black corals?
Yeah.
Any idea from what direction the current is coming?
Right now,
You said earlier it was from west to east near the top there.
yeah. So right now I'm actually facing west,
It's going
and
this way, right? So
I don't know, there's not much there right now. I'm totally hands off the sticks right now. I'm just gonna
Oh,
sit
wow.
in there.
Okay.
Not a whole lot of current.
it's coming across. Let's see, I'm facing northeast. So it looks like it's coming from
Are you just
north.
rising because of the buoyancy?
Yeah, so I've made myself like just slightly positive,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and then I can trim that if I.
You should be more positive,
Yeah.
Josh.
Yes.
You're doing well.
I like to be just
Right, you're an
slightly
excellent
positive.
driver.
Let's take a look at this as well.
Okay.
I just really like looking at the squat lobsters.
They're so creepy. I don't like looking
They're
at
really
them.
cute.
I just think they're adorable.
I
Kinda
like
avert
them
my
too.
gaze.
They
Zoom in,
jump
please.
out.
Yeah.
They jump at the camera.
They're gonna get you.
When that one fish scared Hoku,
Right, well, zoom
I
in, please.
also
my
was so scared.
I know. I was there.
That was
Did you
messed
see me?
I
up.
was there. Yeah.
View from the van.
Everyone,
Oh, cool.
the rest of the world heard you.
Yeah.
When?
It was very
Damn it.
abrupt.
It
Very nice.
was. And I was so transfixed with it.
Oh, that was great. Thank you.
Okay, come by, please.
Oh, so aloha
Every
mai,
time.
everyone.
Gets me every time.
Good times.
What's happening back there?
Yeah, I've got
Rob's desktop background is a jump scare.
yeah, it's a jump scare and a
What
slap.
do we got over here? Oh, it's a fish. Thank you.
Hey,
Zoom in, please.
we got a fish.
I was getting you over there.
Sorry.
Working on it.
Ooh, this one's kind of purpley.
Oh, pretty. It looks almost translucent or like see-through looking, or maybe that's just the
I
angle.
think it's just the lighting.
Yeah.
It's pretty though.
Is this another eel?
Yeah. I mean, they're not true eels, but I think it's
Right, because they have the little
it's either a
pectoral
cusk or a
fins, you said?
cutthroat. Yeah.
It doesn't have the cutthroat tail.
Yeah, I think
It
it's a
almost says
cusk. I think it's a cusk eel.
Okay.
Come wide, please.
Sorry. the
No.
head shape's always a little
Yeah.
rounder with the cusk,
Okay.
or usually. I don't want to say anything definitive.
Yes.
Michael, you've gotten the Jurassic Park theme stuck in my head now.
Me too.
Yep.
Let's look over here.
Objective complete.
Thanks.
I've never even seen the movie.
What?
I
Oh my
know,
gosh.
I know.
We gotta fix
Really?
that.
You haven't
I
ever
haven't
seen
seen
the
any of them
movie?
either.
Zoom in.
No.
Have you?
What?
Oh my gosh.
You only need to see the first one, but like you need
Right,
to see it.
at least the first
What?
one.
1, 2, and 3 are pretty good.
It's another zoanthid.
Oh, 1 and 3.
And a black coral there, back there.
A
Yeah.
T-Rex in San Diego, not really believable.
That's the whole part of the thing that's not believable.
Actually, the whole part of it is that there's more than one in Jurassic Park,
Spoiler.
and they don't learn from the other ones. It's like, come on.
No zoanthids where the crinoid is holding on to the...
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Oh.
Oh, come wide, please.
And then if we could also look at the pink one behind it. Whoa, big bamboo.
We'll zoom in.
Oh, wow.
Hemicralium, I think.
And that's a crinoid again, or is it a sea star?
That's a crinoid on there.
Thank you.
The hemicralium is the precious coral.
The precious. Oh, so
Oh.
precious.
Sexing camera is awesome. Look at that. I want that to be my desktop background.
What? This right here?
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
With the buttons and
no,
everything?
not the buttons, not the buttons.
Oh, come wide.
Just the
That's
photo.
weird. Oh, you want the photo? Okay.
It's a lot.
I was going to say, that's a weird choice for a desktop.
Okay, I'm going to back up a little bit now. Come down.
Oh, a little quick.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
What?
There it goes.
Don't do what?
I was trying not to yawn. I looked over and I saw you yawn.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the brittle star that just
Contagious.
Yeah, me too.
took a dive.
Pretty good at
That's my favorite
Did the brittle star do
observation.
it?
Brittle stars jump. Free fall.
Because when they fall, they're like, wee.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, here's a high abundance again, high diversity.
Yeah.
As we're moving back down, right?
Yeah, I was just going to
Yeah.
ask if we're
It's
moving.
a little bit of a ridge. Yeah, okay, you see the map over there.
Yeah.
Oh, steep downhill.
Wow.
Do you ever
Okay.
face the cliff and go backwards? Or no?
Every time.
What's that?
Oh, you're talking about the ROV.
Mm-hmm. But you do?
What was the question?
Oh, do you ever face the cliff and then go down backwards?
That's what I've been doing.
Oh. Nice. Nice.
Just like this.
Little bitty baby stars.
Oh, yeah. Can we get a zoom on that?
Zoom in, please.
Well, it's another one of those gonoasterids.
Well, that one's got a.
It looks so
butt.
chubby.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Oh, it's, oh, yes.
Oh, it needs to
Sea star
calm down.
outside of rock.
Oh, come wide, please.
So cold. What's your beverage of choice?
In there?
Mhm.
That was coffee.
Nice.
I missed my nap today.
Aw.
Just fixing controllers.
What controllers?
Apparently I didn't do a very good job.
Oh. Oh.
You
did a great job.
We're also supportive.
Be more
Very
positive.
supportive.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a long drop.
Oh, no, dude. Hey, it
He
stopped.
saved
It
it.
fell in a
Oh,
rock.
that was an 8. That was an 8 landing for sure.
Good job.
Did you make your own?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Always.
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 I'm so sad.
100% of the time.
I should have brought my own coffee. I would be
Is
so
she
happy.
trying to heist your coffee,
I
Josh?
invited you to the coffee, the
I
RV
can't find my
shop.
coffee.
You know, I went down to the RV
What?
shop yesterday.
Remember I had
didn't
Cafe
see you there.
Bustelo? It went
you
missing.
had.
Yeah.
Can't leave that out in the common
Nope,
space.
I guess not.
Oh, man. The one coffee that you brought, the yellow can?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it.
Oh, boy.
It's okay.
And
I hope whoever
Who
took
do
it
you
enjoyed
know?
it.
No.
No.
You had a guilty look.
Nope, no, nothing
kind of
about
coffee?
it.
Yeah, I did see it on the shelf one day, and the next day
And
it was
yeah,
gone.
then it was gone. I'm like, who took my Cafe Bustelo?
Got some matcha.
I was trying to share, but you just took it all.
Aw. They'll teach you to be generous.
Yeah,
Gotta put your name on it.
guess so.
I put my matcha up there for anyone who wants it.
Ooh, that would wake me up.
That's what I got going on right now.
Yum.
What is it?
Matcha.
Yeah, nothing. What's a match you?
So I have a question here for our scientists or ROV pilots. Does a change in atmospheric pressure from seafloor to sea level affect your samples?
Yes.
No.
The first one was the biologist. The second one was the geologist.
Assumedly. I would say assumedly. Don't rule anything out.
At this depth, the pressure isn't going to be that big of a deal, but the temperature change is really going to affect them. Because
Okay.
we're here in the tropics, our surface water is, I think it's like 27 degrees Celsius,
yeah.
whereas down at the bottom right here,
It's 2, I think.
yeah, it's
now.
usually around 2. So even though we keep them in insulated compartments, they still are going to warm up a little bit.
So when the ROV comes up back on board, you have to just quickly start taking your
Yeah.
samples out, because then the minute they
Well, and it also,
are
so the things in the
exposed?
bio box, those are pretty well insulated. But if they're in the slurp jars, those things heat up a
oh.
lot faster.
Okay.
But I mean, luckily this team is really pretty fast at recovering the RV. It doesn't end up sitting at the surface for a long time, so
yeah, it's
that helps a
lickety
lot.
split. Yeah, they're very fast. Thank you.
Ooh, what's that purple thing?
Cucumber.
Bunch of small nodules and stuff
Cucumber?
here.
Cucumber eyes.
I think I think
Yeah.
we measured
Where?
I think it was about 8
It's right
degrees
there.
Celsius
Wow,
was our
that's a good
biobox
eye.
temperature.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Yeah. Can we zoom in, please?
Where's
pretty
the
good,
key?
yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Good griefy, that was so small.
I know. He's...
Cucumber eyes.
Wait,
It's like
no,
a
that's a
little
sea star.
bubble.
There's a sea star.
That's a star. That's one of those ones that you guys didn't like.
Those are
It
so
tricked
I don't like
cute.
it.
I like
Oh,
them.
You don't like it?
They're
Look at
fuzzy
it.
and
It doesn't like you
chubby.
either. There just are some things that I just don't want to look at.
I like it.
What's wrong with that?
Close your eyes.
You said it's okay if it's a cucumber, but the moment you find out that
it's so like the texture on top.
it has no texture.
It's
It's like
so
a
weird.
penny cushion.
That's a squishy.
It looks like
Yeah,
a
it's
balloon.
cute squishy. I also don't like the sponges that have so many little things coming off of them.
Okay, well, come on, please.
Do you have that? What is it called? That thing?
Oh,
That was really specific.
Oh,
The
the
phobia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
yeah. I don't
You
know
know
what
that
that phobia
height.
is called, but yes,
So
I know
like
what you
fear of like holes or something.
oh, I know what you're talking
Tryptophobia or
about.
something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
trispophobia or
Oh,
something? Tripiophobia? I think it starts with a T.
Yeah.
so
I think
too.
it's tryptophore.
That's not, oh, you were right there.
Tryptophobia.
Tryptophobia. There you go. That sounds
Yeah.
good. That sounds right. And if it's not, from now on it is.
Trypophobia refers to disgust or fear of patterns of holes.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh.
Don't look at the images.
Yeah, they're kind of. It'll make you scared.
It'll
Trypophobia.
make you
of holes.
tryptophobic.
Yeah, don't go to the images.
I think
Whatever
it's
you do.
I won't
fascinating.
Google it.
Now
I'm not going to
Hoku
go
really
to the
wants to
image.
know.
No, I don't want to. I have to go to sleep later.
Yeah, it will give you the condition if you don't already have it.
I don't want to dream.
What's crazy is when they put those type of patterns on they superimpose them on pictures and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's what. Nope. I don't like it.
Now I gotta look at them because some of them are fascinating. There are some creepy ones out there.
I do okay with most natural things. It's just when people Photoshop things to
Yeah.
specifically trigger it.
Yeah. And like in subtle ways, you're like, what is that? And then you focus on it.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, that's all you can look at now.
Let's change the subject. So this side of the seamount seems to have a lot, or I guess, well, this is more of like a little hummock on a seamount, but it seems to have a lot less life. I think
Yeah.
it seems like this is less flow. Look at your current model.
Yeah. Well, the model would say the flow is coming up this slope right here.
Yeah.
Our awe in unison awoke somebody's cat.
Oops.
I woke my cats, plural, laughing at the awe awe in unison.
Laughing at the what?
Us going, oh. Then we woke up the kitties.
Aw, maybe they thought they were going to get some pets.
Right.
They better.
Some sea star pets.
Yeah, pet them for me. I miss
Please.
cats.
Same. That was-
Yeah, not much happening on this side.
No, just
Interesting,
crinoids.
huh?
Back to crinoid city.
So what side of the seamount would this be? Is this like the windward, leeward? Do you use terms like that when
Well-
you're referring to
Well, you wouldn't
different
do
sides?
leeward, yeah. You wouldn't say windward.
Okay.
I don't know what you would say.
Josh, is there a way to move up toward the top of this and take a peek over the other side?
Weren't we just up there?
No, I mean, he's headed, he's facing the slope. So he's kind of head up the slope a little bit.
But we just came from there.
No, I mean, we're on a ridge, okay? And the top of the ridge
I
is in
see.
front of us. So we were, kind of doing a contour sort of thing. So I just want to see if the sediment on this side is different than what we see on the other side.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Don't know that I can get there.
But that's fine.
I can
Wow,
try.
look at
Can I help
that.
you get there?
I'm willing to try. I can pull out Atlanta.
What is that, Rob? That
This
just
is
popped up.
This is rock.
You stop it.
Rob's rocked out.
No, really?
Yeah.
No, I'm just wondering if we're a little higher up on the top of this thing, it might be better for corals.
Oh, I seen. If I'm looking, if you look at Atlantis, it gives more perspective.
Yeah.
Whoa, big rock.
Because it looks like we just came upon this rocky side here.
This is so sheer.
Let's look at that.
Do you want me to move us over a little bit? Like still forward, but
Yeah,
this way a little?
sure.
Okay.
Zoom in, please. I'm assuming you can't move your camera.
I'm trying.
Yep, so a little bit more coral on the top of this
sorry.
ridge.
Bridge nav, can we do a 40-meter step at 040?
And that looks like a little crinoid right down there. It's just,
I caught the runaway.
oh, yeah, there's...
I'm getting pretty good.
These guys look less predated. Yeah, it's another bamboo.
A little tougher to get to.
No, that's a good point.
Oh, come wide.
That larger bamboo is pretty...
Yeah, let's take a look at that long one.
Hey, we'll zoom in, please.
What is going on there? It's like branching, but it's unbranched everywhere else.
Oh, that is crazy.
Weird.
That's so weird.
Huh. Very odd.
Cool.
Yeah, the one in the background looks like it does have nodes on it too, the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got like a little
Gosh,
anemone
so
on it.
long.
Yeah, it looks like a little more on top of this ridge now. There's a little
Come on,
more
please.
activity here.
Another one behind it too.
Come up a little more. See if I can...
Scooch me you over a little more?
Yeah, I got a little more leash there. If we just keep coming up on the winch a little bit.
Okay.
See if I can scoot over there.
Is that a tiny victorgorgia?
We'll zoom in, please.
Yeah, good call.
Wow.
So, Rob, why do you think there's like so many sharp ridges and cliffs around here?
What was that?
Why are there so many like sharp ridges and
come
cliffs
place.
and stuff?
I mean, this is probably a volcanic ridge. I mean, because it looks like there's one cone that we're headed to, and the one we one we just had. Sometimes you get feeders from one to the other. And that's why I didn't take a sample from that last peak, because I have a feeling that's one of the, we have a rock below that. But I'm just concerned that they may be some of the later volcanics, and we already kind of know the ages of those.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get
Yeah, that's fine.
top of the other side. Okay, I'm going to start scooting back towards the ship.
Good call to check it out.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get there if you want.
It's up to Rob. Yeah.
Do you really want to get over? Because I can move us this way.
If you could move us more towards right at the top of this ridge, because I think that's where most of the abundance is going to be.
Bridge nav.
I mean, it's tough to go by the map alone. It's kind of like a best guess.
Can we do a 30-meter step at 350? Thank you. Or should I have gone over more? Maybe? Is that enough?
350. Yeah, it's probably all right. Might have gone 315 maybe, but...
Okay, change it.
Because I'm, so if I face...
Yeah. I didn't think it through very, very hard.
Probably, yeah, more like a 315 or even a 300, whatever, somewhere there.
Yeah. Bridge nav.
Fish.
Can we change that to 30 meters at 315?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't really think about it.
Looks like another cusk eel.
Is that a new fish that we haven't seen, or is that another eel?
I think it's another cusk eel, but
it looks bigger.
I'm not sure about
like
that from that angle.
Grab it.
Oh.
Oh, come on, please.
It's a little chubby.
Yeah, the head looked chubby, yeah. Thicker.
A little sensitive about that.
Hey, it's good to be chubby down here. It means you're getting enough food.
There's another big fish.
Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's
This
the
one
big one we
has
saw
weird
earlier.
markings on it.
I don't think it's.
I got it
Oh
confused.
yeah, it is really
Zoom in,
big.
please.
Coral right there. It's passing over.
Oh, big, yeah.
Whoa.
That looks
It's almost
similar
like
to what we saw before.
Right?
Yeah, I think that's another cutthroat.
Very elegant. It's like,
very
what,
cool.
3 feet long, maybe?
Yeah.
Look, he's chasing the lasers.
It's a cat.
Oh, for real?
No.
Stop it.
Kelp, you know, kelp greenlings though, like kelp greenlings in the shallow water.
Oh,
they
yeah.
love lasers. They love them.
That's awesome.
You can
Who
just leave
loves
them around.
lasers?
They're like on a leash.
Oh.
Who does that?
It's a type of shallow fish.
Which one I
Kelp
missed?
greenling.
Kelp greenlings.
Oh, that's funny.
No, you're just making it look like it's following the laser.
Come on, please. Those ones are hilarious though. Like you can just like, they actually like bite the light out of them.
Oh my gosh, that's fun.
My cat does the same thing.
Yeah, fish have a lot more personality than people realize.
Where was that? There was that. Oh, there it is.
My-
There's a cool coral that
Yeah.
I was trying
My goldfish, like, has memorized people and, like, who different people are.
Yeah.
And
For
will, like,
real?
act differently around different people.
Yeah, my fish has
are
a
really
personality
intelligent.
for sure. My little clownfish.
Aw.
There was
Aw.
a question in the chat asking if anybody had a fish tank.
I do have a fish tank that
to. Zoom in, please.
I want to get a bigger one. I
You're
currently have
bored.
a 30-gallon.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, look at those little
Shrimp.
squat.
That's a big one.
I have
Lobster.
a goldfish.
Wow.
His name is
Those
Oscar.
is that a
He's
big
13.
coral there?
that's
Yeah, is that a
That's a
big
big coral.
bathypathes?
It looks
Yeah.
like it. But it
Cool.
could
Huge.
be- Yeah.
Emma, look
It's a
away.
really maroon color.
Crab
Okay,
people.
well, come on,
Crab
please.
people.
All right, I gotta get a little closer to Atalanta. Come white.
Bridge now. We can take another 30-meter step, but at 300. Yeah.
So Taylor, is it a freshwater or saltwater tank?
Saltwater. I have a clownfish in there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I want to get him another one
cute.
and start some coral, but I'm
Does he
gonna
have
need
an
to wait.
anemone?
No, he
Does he
doesn't.
live in an anemone home?
No, he does have a big rock home though that he can hide in.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to get an anemone, but those guys take a lot of special care, so I need to learn first before I buy one. Yeah.
My goldfish turned 13 this year.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I've never heard of a goldfish
He's from the
living
county
that long.
fair.
That's
Whoa.
amazing. I don't think I've
All
ever
of his
had a
friends died,
goldfish
though,
survive.
Goldfish
From
could
the
live for
county
a
fair.
very long time.
Yes, they
I
can.
know. He's either like almost out of his life or halfway through. depending on which
13
kind he is.
years.
Are you sure your dad doesn't replace it every time
No,
he
he
dies?
has like very specific markings. There's no way.
Emma's like, I know my
no way.
goldfish.
There's like a letter 8
Also, he's
painted
big
on it.
now.
You named them. You said Oscar? Is that what you named them? What do you name your goldfish?
Dad, if you're watching.
What'd you name your goldfish?
His name's Oscar.
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 His best friend was Bob. Bob passed away though.
Oh no, how old was Bob?
Bob was 9.
Wow.
Oscar the 12th.
I'm just shocked that that fish has been alive for 13 years from the county fair.
I think Rob's a little skeptical.
This fish was black, like black speckled on one side only, so it would take so much to find one.
You
Just
just
like
use a Sharpie.
Can I get out of this
Yeah,
one,
she's
Emma?
going back to her photos.
call my dad right now. Like, Dad.
Dad, can you make a comment in the chat?
For real, be real right now.
Don't lie to us. Is that fish really 13 years old?
Emma's childhood is about to be over.
Yeah. We're just kidding.
There's like suspiciously a large amount of pictures with like the goldfish in newspapers throughout the year.
Oh no,
Do you have this fish?
So why did you name him Oscar?
Because someone else's dog was named Oscar, and I was feeling very creative that day. I traded a short silly band for him, because that's when silly bands were popular.
What?
Yeah, I didn't even win him.
What's a silly pen?
Silly band. Do you remember those?
No, good griefy. You
Oh,
guys
they
are
were
like
big when I was
decades
like
younger
in
than
middle
me.
school.
Yeah, I was in elementary school. They were huge.
What does it look like?
It's like a rubber band that's shaped like an animal or something.
Or shorts.
Shorts?
Yeah.
What?
It was
It's
really
kinda lame.
valuable. No, it was valuable. They were rare. So I traded.
Oh my
I
gosh.
understand the
Would you-
words that you're using, visually, but when they're all put together, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I hear there's
Right?
an economy going on.
Oh, I got it. I've seen
This
these.
girl, she like won 2 fish, and I was sad. So
Did you trade her some shorts?
no,
Shaped
just a
silly
yeah,
bands?
just a shorts shaped silly band.
See, but then when you wear them on your wrist, you don't even
No.
know what they look like.
No, you don't.
It's just for the clout.
Exactly.
Good
So people could
griefy.
say they have
It would be
something
like
rare on
recessed.
their
You'd be like
wrist.
trading the silly bands.
Yeah, not a Rolex, a silly band.
Wow.
They have like the Charlie's Angels silly bands right here.
In my day, Pokemon cards was a thing. Then it
Oh, they
evolved.
have an I Love LA silly band.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God. That's cool.
I'm gonna get that for you, Michael.
But I won't know what it says when it's on my wrist.
I know.
Is that why it's so silly?
Yeah.
It's so silly.
It's kind of like a secret. Only you know what it looks like until it comes off your wrist.
Oh.
There you go.
You have to be part of the secret
You gotta
silly
be.
band
You
club.
gotta be in the inn.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh my God.
But like,
We
he's
got
the
10
fish that
minutes
could
left on our
memorize
shifts.
different people. And when he's hungry, he like picks rocks up and spits them at you to tell you he's hungry. Like a lot of personality.
Oh. So we have a question over here is, do you ever plan to explore Lake Erie?
That'd be
Do you
cool.
guys, have you guys ever done like large lakes like that?
I've brought RVs and lakes
Do you want
before,
to keep
yeah.
going over?
Yeah, let's keep going on this. I just want to try to run
None-
this
none of the
ridge as
Great
much as we
Lakes,
can.
We had a mapping team up in Thunder
Bridge nap,
Bay.
we can take
That's
another
right.
step.
In what bay?
Thunder Bay,
Oh.
like on
Michigan, right?
Lake Michigan, yeah.
Yeah. Looking at for shipwrecks.
That
That's
was
cool.
their question. They were wondering if
Have you found a shipwreck? Are you looking
I
for?
have found shipwrecks, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, they said Lake Erie, Erie Great Lake. That's home of shipwrecks. Sorry, I'm not reading it
Why
right.
were you looking for shipwrecks?
Well, we found some well-known shipwrecks with this vessel, but I've also found other ones with smaller ROVs.
Is that a cucumber on the rock over there?
Where?
Or am I seeing stuff?
I think it's a
It might be
Chrysogorgia.
oh, dang it.
Yeah.
They look like cucumbers, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
That sea star looked like a cucumber from a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's mimicry. No.
I'm really glad Oscar made an appearance on the live stream.
Yeah, Oscar's blowing up right now in the chat. So far they make scented fruit flavored silly bands.
Oh my gosh.
But you don't know what they smell like until you take them off?
Exactly. Everyone in the chat who went through elementary school at the same time as me is very excited right now.
We're going to bring back the silly bands. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
No.
Please no.
They don't need to come back. It's okay.
They had their time.
They did.
I'm just imagining cryptocurrency mining or something. With them.
God, no.
Oh, it's raining really hard.
Oh, hey. Yeah, it is.
Whoa. Or they're washing the deck.
I want to go stand in the
Let's
rain.
look at the aft cam. Not
Oh,
just
man.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Dang.
Where? Where at?
You can
What
zoom
other
in,
cast?
There's someone with the hose.
Stop I'm sorry.
You really go into mom mode with us. Hemicorallium.
I just miss my kids.
Aw.
Oh, come on.
Up, and just like that, it's done.
Yes, you all have to be my surrogate children until I get home.
Oh.
Not you, Michael.
Such a steep slope.
You're not young enough. Not well, maybe.
Shucks.
Wow. Man.
Okay, you can't be too.
Whoa.
Alrighty, so we got about 5 more minutes with the You're Muted crew. We will officially mute ourselves. I really hope the time is right. Yes, I am right.
Thank you for tuning in to KOET.
I love it. KOET.
It's a big rock.
That is quite large.
No, we can't get it.
You want to sample it?
No, Rob.
Dan would have gone for it.
Evidently.
Let's take a look at this one.
Yeah, thanks. We'll zoom in, please.
I think it's another one of those big Bathopathes. I don't think we've seen them
Wow,
this big
no, that's
previously.
huge.
Wow. Is that the one that crinoids were on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I think
sampled.
so.
Oh, that's cool.
That's, wow.
Oh, and fish off to the right. Just kind of lurking.
Where do you see that?
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Pesky eel.
Careful. It'll get you.
Wow.
Yeah, they look kind of fatter and chunkier and shorter
Yeah.
than where we've seen them in other dives.
Is that zoanthids on that, or is that a plex?
I think those are zoanthids.
Okay.
Oh, those little yellow ones.
Because
on
the
side there?
polyps are big. I think
Yeah.
Plex has smaller polyps.
Which way are you moving?
We're going like 315,
300.
300.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to come up.
You know, I think you're right near the top of this ridge, too,
Yeah.
so you're doing really well.
Another one over.
Sure.
Bridge nav, we can take another step.
I thought we were going
we change to go
Yeah.
kind of catch this ridge here.
Yeah.
So I'll move over.
I missed the 315 to 300.
We're moving and shaking.
Climb, climb.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Pull up.
Pull up.
Pull up.
Wow.
Nice little concentration of.
Maybe just hold the ship here.
Yeah. Bridge nav. Can we hold position? Can we hold position?
Oh.
Thank you.
Yep, keep punching up.
That's a pretty epic shot
Is
right
that a
there,
That's
Michael.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's just great. Atalanta.
From the Atalanta.
No, I don't. Yeah, I can do it real quick.
It's okay.
Real quick, zoom.
Oh yeah, it is a crinoid. Just looking kind of weird.
It's ombre.
Thank you.
You gotta come wide, please.
All right. Well, the official, your muted crew will be muted. Mahalo for joining us. We're shifting you over to the sea pickles. Feel free to continue asking your questions. And there are going to be other teams to follow after our expedition ends, so go ahead and check our website. Mahalo nui, mahalo mapono.
And I think we're clear. I'm clear
yep.
at least.
Yep.
Check, check, radio check.
Hear you loud and clear.
Thanks, guys. All right, so back row, how's it going?
It's going well. Apparently they've been hitting some coral gardens up here on top of the ridge, so the goal is to kind of follow along contour towards waypoint 5 and see if we keep seeing them.
Sure thing.
Coral gardens.
Sounds like a retirement home.
I was thinking the same thing. I want to say in Florida, but now I have to say in Florida, right?
Huh.
Well, all of these corals are probably the appropriate age.
Good. It is morning time on the East Coast.
May I use the bubble cam?
Sure thing.
Okay, check.
So, Chris,
Yeah.
what you thinking for the move here?
I don't know. Have we decided this is the edge, or do we want to continue to try to find the edge?
That was what I was heard, is that this is kind of the ridge edge.
Maybe. So we have declared this the edge, so we can maybe 060.
That looks good to me.
We'll kind of follow this contour. It's going to be a little hard. We might lose it here.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I think there's maybe just not an edge to be found there. This saddle thing. Okay.
Roger.
060, is that what I heard?
060.
Raj.
Sea pickles always find the edge.
We live on the edge.
We live on the edge.
That is our home. Thank you.
Okay. Do you want to get situated, or do you want me to start moving?
You can go ahead and start.
Okay. Bridge nav, 20 meters, 060.
I'm going to turn there now.
Roger.
As we get set up and start moving, can we take a Niskin bottle right here?
Yeah. That'll be Lady Kylie on the manip.
Queen Jessica, why thank you. Sorry.
It is very early for us.
Don't know what's happening.
All right, yeah, porch on here.
Raj.
So I've got 3 left there. And
seems like a good spot for it.
we're looking at least 4 species of bamboo coral right in here, maybe 5 plus. Metallogorgia, iridogorgia, rhodana-rigogorgia. It's a highly diverse coral garden.
Would you mind repeating those coral types? Also, Niskin bottle 3, 4, and 5 are open.
Great.
We're remixing. 3 is green. No, 5 is green. No, Kylie. Bad Kylie. What about that one?
Yeah. 4.
I'm sorry that this is so out of order.
It just makes my filtering life more exciting.
Sorry.
Wait, that was 3, right?
Nice. 4.
That was 4. Yeah, sorry.
And that was 4 meters off the bottom.
Perfect, thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Kylie.
No problem. My honor. Sorry, I'll stop.
What sample number was that, Chanel?
212.
212.
Come on.
And would you mind repeating those coral types that you mentioned earlier?
Sure. So there are at least probably 4 species of bamboo coral here. I'm seeing a species called Rodana-Rittigorgia.
Like the spiral ones, but,
yeah.
But what makes them a Rodana-Rittigorgia?
The tightness of the spiral and the way of the orientation of the little stringers coming off the top.
Okay. Go ahead and do a partials in here, please.
And then metallogorgia.
Let's get there. Just take a brief waft over this community.
Happy to spell and spell out coral.
Go ahead and come
What about any of those words makes you think I would need spelling help?
These communities are wild.
Yeah, they are very diverse.
Oh. Actually, once I get out ahead, I actually need to spin out a tether wrap here. But, for right now, we'll enjoy the sights. All right, go ahead and come wide there, please. That's a pretty good problem to have. Oh, you're off SPL. Well, that's
darn
fun for us. Reg. Thank you.
Oh, look at this one.
Yeah, this is cool. Let's try this. Bottom light.
Is that a sponge on top with a black coral on the bottom?
Shot in there, but
Yeah, that is a sponge. We haven't seen one of those alive in a while. And that's another Rodana-Rittigorgia just under the sponge.
Oh, I see what you mean about the tightness of it.
Yeah.
Sponge has a crown of crinoids.
Appropriately colored for some gold crown. Go ahead and come partial wide there, and we'll just get the whole colony.
Beautiful fan on top.
Yeah.
And then that yellow fan is a Staropathes.
Very cool. All right, pull wide, please. Back row, I'm going to take out a tether wrap here, so stand by as I kind of change my heading ground real quick.
Sounds good, thank you.
Thank you. Oh. Kylie, you want to give me some leash there to do the tether wrap?
Yeah, happy to.
Thank you. That should be good, thank you. That is bringing it around town. Okay, go back to the wall now.
Reach now, 20060.
Yeah, look at this place. It's almost like a, I don't know, if it, sort of somebody's overgrown front lawn.
It seems like this why when people ask, is this one a coral garden? Is this one a coral garden? It's like I'll hesitate and be like, well, because you can get into areas like this that are, yeah, just completely covered and like very clearly a coral garden. So some of the smaller ones are like, I think technically, but you know, it could be a more impressive garden.
060, right?
Yeah.
060.
Okay.
If you want to spin to face me, feel free.
Where are we going?
060. I'm going to stay upslope of you.
Okay.
So yeah, sorry.
Does not compute.
Roger. Yeah, I'm going to stay upslope of you, so you can go ahead and face me if you'd like.
Roger. So where is she going?
Sorry, I should have communicated that better.
No, it's okay. I was just looking at Rob now. It was like question marks in over my head.
There's Herc in the Atalanta view. Okay.
Sorry, yeah. We're just...
Once you guys start talking about taking wraps out, I'm just sort of like, okay, I'm not going to really worry about that.
Yeah, well, we did that, and then I was just like, maybe she'll come around. And then, yeah, but just the point Jess is making is like, we're heading that direction, but the slope, we're coming down a slope. So you do that with Hercules, like facing into the slope, like coming down backwards. So you can have visual contact with the bottom, and so you're not bumping your behind off the back as you're going down. So even though we're going 060, she gave me permission to turn around and face her so I can look at something useful.
Eye in the sky. So wow, you've got to do this whole maneuver backwards.
Yeah, a little backwards, a little to the lateral, and then just monitor my butt cam so I don't.
Little backwards, little lateral, no big deal.
Just until we see a sonar target that's in front of Argus, Atalanta.
Behind me?
Yes.
Roger.
Yeah. So it looks like there's one coming up, so once we get to that, I'll spin us both around.
Ship moves done? Or still going? Never mind.
No,
Yeah, we're just finishing.
Just finished. You can keep them in if you want.
Keep them in? All right.
Yes, sir.
Because I can't quite look down.
Roger.
Bridge nav 20060.
This is a nice one. Go ahead and push on in there a bit, please. Oh, they're all closed up, aren't they?
Primnoid?
This is a bamboo.
Raj. But I thought they're downward facing.
They are downward facing. This one's out to confuse us.
Okay,
but
good.
You can really clearly see those black stripes.
Oh, you're right, actually. I was looking at the wrong thing.
All right, go ahead and combine, please.
Start with nodes, go from there.
Raj.
Raj.
I think we lost Chanel.
God, it's only been 15 minutes. Jeez.
Got him.
We're getting good at this, guys.
All right, I'm gonna come around a wee bit now.
Raj.
Sorry, contrary.
Cute little mushroom coral finally.
Oh, yeah.
So do we know about when when the other watch started seeing more diversity, like around what depth?
I think it was the first kind of coral gardens that were encountered were kind of right in the middle of the 4 to 8 watch, right about 5 o'clock. So about an hour after we finished. So I think they've been intermittent since then, anytime they get into the right kind of orientation.
Yeah, we were at about 2,200 meters.
Do you think you're going to turn all the way around to 060 or no? I'm only asking so that if I follow you there, I go in the right direction.
I see. Yeah, no, it's all good. I don't think I'll be turning that way because it'll be pretty downslope again.
Okay.
For a few minutes. So.
Okay.
I'm happy you're backing down.
Oh, yeah, no, Raj, yeah. And I'll just, I don't really like an altitude less than like 20.
Me neither.
So I'm just keeping an eye on that. I know our deltas are higher, but my altitude's about equal-ish to it, about 3 meters.
Okay.
More than our delta.
Yeah, I'm going to come up a bit then.
Okay, Raj.
And you can pull up if you'd like.
Cool.
You can keep them coming there, Chris.
Keeping them coming. Bridge nav 20070.
Can we do introductions? Yeah.
Ready when you are.
What's our question today?
Our question is provided by Chanel.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Oh, no.
It's going to be a controversial one.
If you could live without one thing. Without these, wait, I can't ask the question.
Crushing it so far.
I can think of a few things I can live without.
Okay, wait, this is not the question.
You got this.
The question is, if you had to choose between cheese and garlic, which one would you live without?
Crushed it.
Raj, we're about to form teams, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Split down the middle.
Garlic.
Wait, which one? Is that what you would live without, or is that one you would live for?
You would live without.
Same.
So
I
which
need
one?
cheese.